Good morning. How are we doing? It is Tuesday, 11th of January. If you are coming in, give me a hello. Let me know if it's me you're looking for. Know the lyrics. Anyway, how to lose that last half a stone is what we are talking about. If you didn't know, on the 26th of January, Wednesday, 8 p.m., I'm doing a free talk, how to improve your gut health and ditch the bloating. I'm going to be talking about the 5-day challenge that we do with our clients who maybe struggle with bloating. I've spoken about before, fermented foods, what the research shows on them, what the good types, should you include them, should you not, what to do when things stop working in this area, the research around probiotics, should you use them, should you not, prebiotics, and how this all works. So, hey Karen, if you want more information on that, just comment below. Gut Health, it's a free talk, 26th of January. Anyway, we have also got our Kickstart program starting at the moment. Next 2 weeks, flexible start date, so if you do want to come in for that, let me know. Anyway, talking about the last half a stone, which comes up a lot. How do I lose the last half a stone? And it's an interesting one, and it came about a bit perhaps from yesterday when I did a talk about diabetes, about how one of the ladies put her diabetes in type 2 diabetes into remission, and talked about partially the impact of weight loss in this, but also exercise. And we know that weight loss is clinically significant to reduce our risk of lots of diseases, despite perhaps the stigma behind losing weight at times, and this is what I'm going to touch on today, which it has to be down to where you are right now. And I'm going to bring this up because losing that last half a stone, there's many strategies we can use for that. And as I talk about a lot, like from calorie counting to low carb to increasing your exercise to, let's face it, half a stone isn't a lot. That's like 7 pounds. But yet, if that person sometimes is in a stage where they lose half a pound in a week, they feel like it's not working and they might give up. Yet, it didn't feel hard. There was no reason to stop. They could still have their lifestyle, which they like, their weekend lifestyle, their social life. They still had me time. There wasn't like full-time job exercising and thinking about what to eat all the time. So why would you stop? And actually, then you're going to get to your goal in 12 weeks, and you actually might find it, or 14 weeks, and you actually might find it easy to do, potentially. Anyway, I want to first touch on, though, the thing about fulfillment, because once you lose that half a stone, if you truly do have half a stone to lose, there's always going to be another thing. And this is obvious, and this is a very healthy thing. And I just want to show you this on my screen. So you'll see here that you've got the past, now, and in the future. And we often live in this area here. So the gap between where we are now and where we want to go. So that half stone, I want to lose half stone. Yet we forget that when we had this conversation, when she started, she couldn't get up and down from the floor. Okay. So then what's the gain? What have we done so far? And there was no recognition for the fulfillment. I couldn't get up and down from the floor. I was out of breath going up the hill near my house, and I was 3 stone heavier, or 2.5 stone heavier than I am now. And we don't look at these things because this is where the confidence is. That's where the confidence is. So in this between the past and now, there's loads of confidence. Oh, I can never stick to anything. I can't stick to it. I keep messing up. But yet, look back, there's loads of times you have. And it's impossible to feel kind of rubbish, demotivated. Hey, Angela. Hey, Katie. It's impossible to feel rubbish and flat if you're looking back at your wins. And yes, it's hard sometimes. It is hard to sometimes look at it. But this is where you get fulfillment, because the gap's always going to change. You'll get to the future. You'll achieve that half a stone loss at some point. Then you'll want something else. And that's great. You should do that. But unless you're doing this, you're always going to be looking at what's next. And we never actually get that fulfillment. And this is why it's important to look back and say, actually, okay, what was my top wins from the last month? What was my top wins from yesterday? And I do it with my kids a lot in the car on the way home from school. And what I've noticed, interestingly, is if I ask them, oh, what was the best part of your day today? I'll get nothing. Then it's funny, nothing, saying nothing. And it's like, whereas if I say, okay, the best part of my day today was this, what was the best part of your day? Then they answer. It's quite fascinating, actually. 9 times out of 10, anyway. And it's almost because we've set almost like permission. We know what could be the best time. Because how are we supposed to learn what you meant to say about your best part of your day? Because this is a hard task to do. Okay, what was the biggest wins of your day yesterday? What worked well yesterday? And then you reflect, and we start to move forward. We build confidence day on day. Well, I got a little bit of a workout in, even though this was happening. What would you normally do? Or normally I wouldn't have done anything. All of a sudden, we're starting to build momentum and evidence that we can do this. And that's a big part of losing that next half stone, because actually it's very easy just to put it off and say, you know what, I'll come back to that when the time's right, or oh, I messed up today, I'll start again Monday. Then that vicious cycle comes on again. So here's the thing today. So use that today. I want you to write down 3 things that you did well yesterday. 3 things you did well yesterday. And how do you build on those 3 things? So what are you going to do to build on those things? So let's say you got a workout in even when you weren't feeling like doing it, which is a key thing. Why is that a win? Almost search, why is that a win? Well, it's a win because if you keep acting based on how you want to feel rather than how you currently feel, you can't lose. You'll always get results, and you essentially feel like that. You want to future proof. Okay, how do I want to feel? How do I want to look? What would that person do? What would that person feel? What would that person say? All of a sudden, you win. So why is that a win? Okay, how can I build on that win? Well, I'm going to do an exercise session today at this time. Now you've got specific with that. So yes, I did this. That's a win. This is why it's a win. You know, where was I a year ago? Could I do that a year ago? Would I have done it a year ago? Either way, then what am I going to do today to build on that win? I'm going to do a workout at this time. Win. One win encourages the next win, and you've got a nice vicious cycle. So I hope that helps. Any questions on that, do let me know. Like I said, I did a free talk Wednesday, the 26th of January at 8 p.m, all about how to improve your gut health and ditch the bloating. If you want to come in on that, do let me know. Some interesting stuff on the research from the 5-day bloating meal plan that we go over, but also research on fermented foods, probiotics, should you use them, should you not, and so on and so forth. Also, our January Kickstart is starting now. So we've got a flexible start date over the next 2 weeks. Devices, Marlborough, or all from home. If you want more information on that, just send me a message with Kickstart, and I'll see you soon. Have an awesome Tuesday. Take care. We are off now. Tai Chi finishing downstairs. Then we've got back to basics. We've got no floor workouts, and then we've got outside workouts. We've got our Tabatas at lunchtime. Busy day. Legs tonight. Core tonight. Yeah, busy day. So I will see you soon. Take care.